So this is an MW Toolbox Canopy. I've had it for about 6 months. I get asked questions about it all the time, so let's do a quick review on the good, the bad, and the not ugly, but maybe indifferent. So first of all, well, what is it? Well, it's an 1800 long, 1800 wide, custom canopy, chassis mount, 2 underbody toolboxes, big empty space in there, trundle drawer, and an underbody water tank that holds about 40 litres. So I ordered this, I custom ordered this about 6 months before I got the car. The Hilux took forever to come, so in the meantime we got this all designed up and made. It went there before I got the car, so Toyota took it over to MW. They took the tub off, they installed the canopy straight onto the chassis and delivered it back to Toyota. It came pretty empty, so obviously the inside was empty. The water tank was installed, not plumbed. Everything else you see was pretty good, all on. The rear wheel carrier wasn't on because obviously they don't know what size tire we'd be putting on, so you have to drill that through yourself and put that on. But apart from that, pretty much ready to go. It's about 13,500 as I got it empty. That includes relocating the rear sensors, relocating the rear camera, and getting rid of the tub. It also includes all the powder coating inside and out, and them fitting it onto the car. So let's get into the good things. Good things are the seals, really dust proof. I've just washed it about half an hour ago. The inside is bone dry. You can see all the dust that comes around the top here, keeping all that out of the canopy itself. All the doors all sealed really well. We just did that trip up through Linville, and we were on dusty roads for 3 days. There wasn't any dust in here at the end of the day. Plenty around here. And when you wash it, you can still see all the mud coming out. So obviously it's done its job because it doesn't get inside, which is really good. It's strong too. So at the Linville trip, we picked up a big log that smacked here, and it did push this bit back. Hasn't compromised the canopy at all. Other good things, when you pull this down, I know you see a lot of stuff on the internet about the panels not lining up. Look, this is very even the whole way across. This isn't even now because we smacked it, but that was a good gap. The hinges are all really good. The panels all line up. Everything feels really solid. I can't complain about the build. It is, for what you get, and I don't know any different. This is my first canopy, but I'm super impressed with it. Other really good things, it comes with these channels in all the way across. There's 5 of them across the roof, and there's another, well, I don't know, 2 down and 2 across on the front and the back headboards. It allows you to hang things from the roof. You can just put the little channel nuts in there, and again on the floor, there wasn't any channels in the floor, but I just, you know, the floor was nice and powder coated and even. Everything's just as it should be. It's just a well-made canopy. Even these rubber shrouds here just to keep the dust out even more across the top. You can see all the rivets are all in a line. A couple of cons. Look, this jerry can holder, I've just noticed this morning, the bolts are a little bit loose on that. I've got to tighten them up. It's a 10mm spanner. That's a 2-minute job. Other things, when we went on that trip to Linville, with all the corrugations, we lost one of these rubber stoppers that actually hold the door closed. It was on the main canopy door. So like, it's a $2 part. It doesn't make any difference, but it did come loose. The water tank underneath not being plumbed, that's a bit of a trick to get it done. It's quite hard to access it when it's on the car. So to get all the pipes in at the front of the water tank's quite tricky. And then to work out where to put the tap, because there's no real dedicated space to put a tap. And also on this side, there's no place to put a filler. I drilled one into here, but it's not high enough to allow gravity to go down to the end of the tank. So I put this hose on, and I end up filling the tank up through that hose now, because this just needed to be up here probably, and there's no way to put it up there. So I've ordered a new one of these so I can take that away, because that's not in use anymore. So that's the good, the bad, the indifferent. Like, nothing really drama. These rubber grippers that pull the door in, this one wasn't adjusted correctly, and it was actually at the end of an adjustment. I couldn't get the door to close 100%, so I just ended up wrapping it in black plastic tape just to give it a bit more thickness, and now it does close properly and it's completely dust proof. Other Indifferent things like the powder coating, I'm sure it's good. As I say, this is my first canopy, so I don't know any different, but it does seem to scratch pretty easily. Just running through the scrub, there's a lot of pinstripes on it already, which I think's normal. I don't think that's a bad powder coating job. I just think that's what you expect when you get a powder coated canopy. Should I have got painted doors? Maybe. Then I could have put the PPF on it. That's maybe a consideration for next time. All in all, this is an awesome canopy for the money. I'm really happy with it. I'm 6 months into it. It's had a good beating here and there and everywhere. It's been beach, it's been bush, it's been on corrugated roads, it's been dusty, it's had a bang or two on it. It's going really well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time. That was crap. Start that again. So when we gasket repair tape and just putting it around here, that was not the right word.